has given me the signal saying it's time to go, so I will quickly call the order, and that's been the planning commission's work session for Tuesday, October the 3rd, 2023 to order, and that's a roll call.
Mary Hart.
Here.
Doug Freak. Here. Kenny King. Here. Bill Buchanan. Ryan Allen. Here. Bill Clark. Here. Robert Farmer.
Here. Record shows you have a quorum, and the first order of business is sign another plan for 2725 Lexington Road. First, you want to bring something to you?
So y'all might recognize this property. We did site development plan on it. It's probably been 2 years ago now, not that long. But I guess they want to make some adjustments to it, or change things on it a little bit, so they're back with us tonight. It's, even though it doesn't show on the plan, it's for dog daycare, grooming type professional. Yeah. What's that? Same.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, same thing. I think they just moved the building around a bit, changed the layout a little bit. Let's go over mine. We've got a few things first. We'll give you a copy of that. So we need to identify what the building's use is, obviously, so we can make sure it fits in that zone, and then we can calculate parking requirements and landscaping requirements and all that good stuff. So let's add the dimensions of the building, at least the square footage, and what the use is going to be of it. Is there fire hydrant on the property?
There's not one on the property.
Can we show, and I didn't hear from the fire chief on this, but can we at least show the, from the nearest corner of the lot to, just a note showing the distance to the nearest fire hydrant where it might be located at. So, I guess did you calculate the parking based on professional office space type use?
Well, yeah, so that's kind of that was one of the things I knew we needed to talk about.
Okay. So,
It doesn't fit into anything that we've got other than other commercial. The building's 4,800 square feet, but obviously the building's occupied by animals, not people. Initially, there will be 2 to 3 employees working there, so that'll be your permanent people, and then other than that, it'll be people pulling in, dropping off, and leaving. So
did you say 4,800?
4,800, which would be 1 to 300 would be 16 spaces. I think we got 11.
So I don't remember. I didn't really raise with me. What is it for other commercial space?
1 to 300. 1 per 300.
So both of them, really professional office or other commercial?
Oh, no, professional, I think is 1 per 200, isn't it?
No, for 300. I looked that up because I thought that's what we might classify as, but that's something we can tweak.
I know other commercial is 1 per 300 because that's what I looked up.
Well, then we're sure, right?
How many dogs do they keep? How many kennel positions do they have?
For employment or
How many
for
kennels?
the animals?
Yeah, like.
So the inside for insides overnight would be about 50 kennels is what's happening.
Is the entrance same location as Forest, or we have to reapply for an entrance?
No, we did have to reapply, so but we've done that. Yep, it's moved. Yep, we're all good on that with KYTC.
Right, so I think either way, what you're saying, we're going to need to find 500 places somewhere. Unless y'all think
Well,
that's excessive.
I guess that's my question to the planning commission is, commercial or professional office space is 1 per 300 square feet. That takes into account that the entire building is occupied by people. In this case, the animals
So
don't.
are they sending these back to the kennels?
That's all kennels.
Okay, so if we took that square footage off and just talked about the front where the offices and the green and all that sort of thing, what would that square footage be?
I don't know.
And it'll just be that middle section because even like there'll be some. This is going to be
I think it's
like daycare type situations where the animals be like grouped inside. So like the office area is really just going to be that dead center spot. Office right off the front, bathroom, and
Okay.
so
We can verify that and get those, when we get the dimensions on the building.
Yeah,
we can go back and revisit that.
yeah, we can get you set up plans.
Yeah, I don't think you
If
need
you
to
have
create
50
parking
overnight,
lots.
how many days?
And, I don't either, excuse me,
Sorry.
I think it's first one.
If you can have 50 overnight, how many can you have for that doggy day?
Was
Just try to figure out how many people are gonna be coming every day.
And that would vary depending on my employment. I wouldn't want any more than like 10 dogs per employee. So starting off, I'm looking maybe like 20 for daycare, because I'll have to be more hands-on in that situation.
So there could be 70 people a day coming?
Could be, yes. So, but they wouldn't be staying; they'd be dropping off.
Right. Not all coming at the same time.
Of course,
Yeah.
each employee would have to park.
So we got 2 to 3 employees, so those will take up.
3 employees, so 3 of those places are gone.
Right. So the others are for coming and going.
But the daycare would just be coming up,
It's just,
and dropping off.
pull in, drop off,
Yes.
and leave.
Not saying that.
The regulation stipulates square footage, right? It don't say anything about humans or dogs or what, it says the size of the building is based on the parking, right? If it is, I'd be more comfortable just getting a waiver based on the fact that it's gonna be used for a kennel. That have enough space for employees and.
Here's the other thing I'll throw out there too. From a functional perspective, obviously the owner doesn't want to have a traffic situation or parking situation out here for dropping off and picking up. If you look, we've got an entire area marked off over here for future parking. If the business grows to the point that parking is an issue, that's the first thing he's gonna do is pave that area. So it's just trying to save the road and not having to do that.
We can revisit that and figure out the exact dimensions of the building. Retention and detention, I think we got drainage calculation somewhere. And obviously they'll show that that detention pond is adequate to maintain all that. Yes. Okay. I don't see any landscaping plan on here at all. As you may or may not be aware, we have some rather robust new landscaping requirements. Probably don't have a copy of those yet, but
I was not aware.
I will make sure you have a copy of that first thing tomorrow, so we'll need to show that. Basically, it's some screening out by the road, there's some tree requirements around the building itself, some screening requirements around the dumpster, that kind of thing. But I'll get you a copy, make sure you got the latest and greatest on that. Note number 5, references the city of Richmond's development ordinance. Probably need to clean that up. Now, I didn't see anything on here about signage, we also have some new signage requirements, and we'll get you a copy of those as well. Yeah, that was my list.
Did you say there wasn't gonna be any dogs or animals outside? Anytime?
That middle section
Yeah.
of that U will be a fenced-in outside area. There'll be AstroTurf, but that will be the only outside.
What was the arrow saying?
Drainage.
You're gonna try to get on the septic, because I know previously we talked about being close to that, but you're gonna go with septic tank. Okay.
Okay, any commission members have any questions or
So
concerns?
the dog wakes and all that go into that with.
What about the dog
All
waste?
the waste go into all the dog waste and human both go into the septic system.
No, dog waste would be bagged. And there are a couple of options I'm looking at. There's like a self-contained composting system that you mix with chemicals that's separate, or just disposing of it in some other fashion.
You mentioned AstroTurf though, is there gonna be some kind of drainage system under that AstroTurf? So
Yeah,
drain-
The AstroTurf will go, it's a couple of layers of sand like gravel, and then you kind of work up into it, and then with just the AstroTurf as a blanket on the top of the surface to look better. So when people come in, they look at it, they don't see dead grass.
I'm concerned about looks, so I'm concerned about all that urine and pet waste that goes down through that AstroTurf, it's gotta go somewhere, right? So is there gonna be some kind of filter or way to capture that, so it doesn't go into the groundwater or the
Not for the,
stormwater?
not for the urine. There are gonna be trenches out there for drainage for water, but not under the AstroTurf itself.
We may need to visit with the health department about that and make sure they don't have any requirements to capture that waste before it goes into the stormwater or groundwater or whatever. Have you had any conversations with anybody about that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I think most I've had was just septic.
Also, sir, I just noticed, I don't see the property to the south of this identified, with its zoning and everything, you got the property to the north. Can we show the adjacent property to the south of this?
Well, it doesn't fit on this sheet of paper, but I can maybe designate it.
Well, yes, just shoot everything that way. That's how much we're gonna need nice table or anything there. Is that ag next to it or something?
I'll have to check, I can't remember what the website.
Will it read lights on site?
Yeah.
Exterior lights?
Well, I'll have just perimeter lights, motion sensor for security, and then parking lot lights.
So it is 24 hours a day or just?
No, the operation, the business operation will only be from like 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night.
But there won't be anybody there 24/7.
No.
Okay, any other questions or comments? Where'd you got your list?
Yeah, I'm just trying to check that zoning to the property to the south of it. I think it's residential. Yeah, so we'll definitely need some kind of buffer, between this property and the property to the south of it. And again, those are changed a little bit this year, I'll make sure you get a copy of those. Updated, adopted regs, if you want, so we can get that out on there.
That's all I have. Anyone else have anything? Comment?
Do we have any regulations or anything about noise and stuff? I mean, just
Must be an
spitting out
ordinance.
like noise?
That's just an ordinance.
Do we have anything like that that we need to be concerned about?
Any other questions or comments?
All right, you and I'll talk, to a couple of things, and I don't see anything more.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Any new business coming for the commission?
This, I want to remind everybody of our, TACO mandatory training that has not been 2 or 3 years. Some of you have never been, some of you have been many times.
I never really know.
Yeah, okay. So you and Brian will be on, so the board of adjustments will be there too. So that's next Wednesday we have to be in Frankfurt, at 8 o'clock. At TACO offices, it's on the first exit, first exit. You also have to turn left, turn right by the gas station, and you can't miss it. It's a beautiful building, it's up there on the hill, driving back. The training room is in the basement there, they'll provide lunch for us. And it says 8 to 4. They don't typically keep us all the way up till 4 o'clock, but don't plan on getting out at 2 either. It is an all day training event. Your food's usually pretty good. Usually catered in or whatever, but, we haven't been in a long time, it's supposed to go every other year. COVID wiped that out in 2020, the other suspended all that training. That's since gone away, so we gotta get it picked back up.
Just put it on the track, man.
Take it.
But I mean, it's not gonna be, I'm not a guest speaker.
They will, but I don't know who it is yet. They've not announced it. It'll probably be Dave Pike if he's still doing it. Which, they laugh, but Dave Pike knows his stuff, right? He's good.
He does, I mean, he knows it, but I mean,
He makes it entertaining, he tries
he
to.
decides it line and verse.
So if anybody has any problem, when I live in your drive, I've got room for one more, if somebody, absolutely doesn't want to drive, you can meet me in the park, let me know. Other than that, please try to.
I
be
didn't
there.
meet you at the courthouse parking lot.
Yeah, over where I park, next to the brewery.
I got a question for Jubal.
Okay.
Any update on their lawsuit or?
I haven't heard anything.
No, I thought so.
There's good news ahead.
No, there's good news until you
That's probably a year or more before they get resolved with that, I'm guessing, based on previous law. I mean, we're still dealing with a lawsuit on College Hill Road, so. Those would be,
That's still going on?
okay.
There's no new business? Yes.
That's all I have.
Okay. Motion be in order to adjourn.
Pennington?
Yes.
Doug Fritz?
Yes.
Mary Alice?
Yes.
Robert Vaughn?
Yes.
Thank you all.
Look at the whole.
Who's turning the camera off? You got this minute?
Yeah.